The city of South Bend is completing one of the most ambitious and aggressive brownfield remediation programs in the state of Indiana.
It's really important for us to look at the variety of brownfield issues that faced us, everything from informal city dumps to legacy industrial areas that needed to be remediated. So we put a team together that was community and economic development and public works to really focus on this, to identify a plan, to begin to identify resources, to build consensus around that plan, to identify partners that we could bring together. You have to be in it for the long haul, and you really have to be committed to making a difference in your community.
Eddy Street Commons is a prime example of this commitment and vision.
Eddy Street Commons is a mixed-use project in South Bend, Indiana, just south of the University of Notre Dame campus. The project has retail, office, apartment, residential, and hotel units. Eddy Street was key to the city of South Bend being recognized by the National League of Cities.
The development received the National League of Cities Gold Award.
The city of South Bend's contribution to the project is unquantifiable. They gave us so much support from the very beginning. $35 million in tax increment financing allowed this site to become what it is today. That covered all of the necessary infrastructure as well as the 1,281 space parking garage.
Eddy Street Commons has been a great success for us, a $200 million investment, and really the takeaways from that were the way that we were able to bring partners together to do long-term planning, the neighborhood that had one set of issues, the university that had other goals they wanted to accomplish, the city and other institutions, to do our common planning together to find that common ground so that we can move ahead, and then to identify resources, to go out and find a developer, and to find ways that the city can fill gaps to make that a success.
And South Bend continues to build on this success.
The city of South Bend has been involved in a number of different brownfield projects. One of them, Erskine Commons, is a shopping center development where our role was primarily in helping with the financing for the environmental remediation. The second one is the Oliver Industrial Park, where we purchased the property through bankruptcy and did demolition of nearly 1 million square feet of old buildings, remediated the site, improved the site by putting in streets, water, sewer, and are selling the sites for new development.
The city is investing dollars to support the commercialization of projects. We have Project Future and other groups working to provide additional resources so that new companies can succeed. As well, we're attracting new companies to our community and helping local businesses to understand that they can tie into this research as well to make their businesses more successful.
Frederickson Park was a former unlicensed landfill that the city remediated and turned into an environmental ecological center. That project, we used a loan from the Indiana Department of Environmental Management, which allowed us to do the project probably about 8 or 10 years ahead of the schedule we were originally on.
One of the key elements for success in the city of South Bend has been our ability to develop partnerships with neighborhoods, with developers, with new companies coming to town. One of the key things has been partnerships with educational institutions. Our partnership with the University of Notre Dame has never been better, and really see other opportunities with Indiana University South Bend, with Ivy Tech, to provide those same partnerships on the educational side.
The city and the University of Notre Dame are moving forward with Indiana's first certified 2-site technology park, Innovation Park at the university and Ignition Park on a former brownfield site, where the city demolished 2.5 million square feet of buildings, once home to the former Studebaker Motor Company.
The experience we had in working with the city to put together a deal to build a $20 million data center here at Ignition Park was unbelievable. They brought engineers and finance people and accounting people to the table, and at each turn they were looking for ways that we could make a deal happen as opposed to finding reasons that we couldn't make a deal happen.
Ignition Park is a great place for people to invest in new businesses and new jobs in our community. We have not only low-cost power, but very robust power with redundant power. We have redundant dark fiber to the site, which is excellent for the use of broadband in this location. And one of the key factors is the city has committed $50 million to support commercialization of new ideas in our community, and we think that that can happen right here at Ignition Park.
You have a great friendly community that's willing to work with you, including the city and the University of Notre Dame. You have excellent opportunities for hiring great skilled workers, and then you're able to do all of that at a reasonable cost that provides significant value to any business who's thinking about investing in the city.
With a strong track record and commitment, South Bend is an excellent place to invest.